My friends, I had the coolest surprise happen today, and I'm going to share it with you. Um, I had a doorstep baby arrive at my house today from the Gemstone Orphanage, and I had a cute little email that was sent to me, saying, hey, this is just a gift. Steve and Debbie decided to send me one of their beautiful little boxes as a gift, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm super excited about it. I literally just opened the box that was shipped, and then I see these goodies, and so I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Let me share this with you guys. So with this, there's two little bags, there's an envelope, and there's this. So this is just so cool. So they had, the little naked babies, and they have beautiful, amazing boxes that they used to have subscriptions for, and they have live sales that's so much fun. Amazing, unique, rare, one of a kind gemstones. And the one that they are sending out for December is a Howlite Orphan pendant stone with all the goodies. Like, look at all of this. I get all of this. I'm so excited. So the gemstone this month, for the month of December, that they have is Howlite. And so it shows here, meet your new doorstep baby, a one-of-a-kind unique Howlite donut symbolizing wisdom and peace, also known as white buffalo stone. Your Native American orphan is excited to share rich history and symbolism behind this amazing gemstone. So when this comes, it has a list of everything that's coming with it. And so I haven't opened the bag yet. So now I'm just kind of glancing through and I'm like, oh, and the retail value of everything. So what I'm going to be going through today is a retail value of $90.55. Wow. You know I love Howlite. I've only talked about it 100 times. I love Howlite. And on the back of this is lots of goodies. So important stuff on how to care for this gemstone, information about this gemstone, just so cool. So let's take a peek, guys. You want to take a peek? I want to take a peek at all these goodies. Look at all of these items that's in here. So there is 26 items, so bonus item plus the gemstone orphan, right? So it's actually 27 items. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go over it. So these are the two bags that came. Okay, this is a heavy bag. I can't believe how heavy this bag is. And I've done this before. It's been so long. I'm just so thrilled right now. The Gemstone Orphan, the little doorstep baby, is here in this bag. Okay, and all of these goodies that are going along with it are here. And it looks amazing. But there's also an envelope. Okay, so typically in this envelope, and I'm sure it's still the same, in the envelope is the certification. So let's take a peek here, because each one of these gemstones that are sent out, each one of the primary gemstones, the ones that come in this bag, are unique. They are so unique. They have their own certification. So, yep, that's what this is. It's got a registration number here. Oh, what's the name of mine? Oh boy. Meet Lamahongba. I am so very sorry if I offended anyone by how I said that. I'm really sorry. But this is an Apache name that means beautiful clouds. How cute. So it tells you about the Howlite, unique characteristics of your orphan gemstone. This is the stone of awareness. No one else does this kind of stuff, This is just super, super cool. Very unique. And I am so excited to dig in. So let's see what we have. So I'm going to hold off on this. Okay, let's see these extras that we have here, and let's kind of go through them, okay? So first, before I go through them, because there is a list, I want to look at all of them. Oh my. Oh. So, okay, so not only are they known for unique, rare, incredible gemstones, the crystals, my friends, the crystals. This was the start of my love for these crystals, these flat disc rondelles. My start came from the Gemstone Orphanage. And oh, that is so cool. Look at those super cool seed beads that's in between those. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's garnet. That is garnet. That is most definitely garnet. Look at that sparkle. Are you kidding me right now? Happiness. So we have garnet with it too. Oh, and look at these pearls. Okay. So totally distracted. And we have little, okay, let's go through all of this. Oh, let me go through this right. Yes, oh, cat's eye. This is good. I'm excited. Okay, give me just a sec here. We're going to go through it all, and I'm so excited. So I had no idea the coolness that we were in store for. Okay, and also no, they did not send me this box to do this unboxing. Okay, I just have to share it with you guys because I love sharing the good stuff with you guys, all the good stuff. And I'm really excited about this. I mean, I'm super excited now that I've laid them all out and I want to take them all out of their bags, and I can't wait to do that with you. Okay, so here we go. First item. It is the Orphan Pendant Stone, okay? So this is a grade A howlite donut, okay? This is 40 millimeters. It is worth $16. It's retail value of $16. And look at that. Look at that. It is just beautiful. Oh, I don't know. I think that side may be even better. Beautiful, beautiful. Howlite is so, it's like one of those things. One of the things I love so much about gemstones is gemstones are filled with all of these little imperfects that make them so beautiful to me. And with howlite, you see everything. You see it all in this crisp, like premium, beautiful white. You see all of the little cracks and all of the little crevices and all of the different variations of that gray that runs through them. And I love it. I absolutely love it. That is amazing. That is amazing. I'm super excited. Okay, so we are getting 8mm rounds. Okay, so howlite frosted 8mm rounds. We get 20 of these. I mean, they have gifted me with 20 of these. Oh, so $4.85 retail value for these. And these are beautiful. I love that they're frosted. I love that they're frosted. Oh, so good. So good, so good, so good. I will use these. I will use these. I'm so bad about not using my favorites. I'm so bad about that. And I think that's why I have so many beads, so that I can always have those, beads to go back to. But I will use these, and these are gorgeous, gorgeous. So we get 20 of the 8mm here, okay? And then we get 25 of the 6mm. This is a retail value of $4.35. And these are also those howlite rounds. So we have the 6mm here. Love them. Love them. Graduated strand, can you say? Oh, so good. So good. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and I apologize for my hands. I'm telling you, I was just having fun with Squirt. And then at one point I was making dinner, and he came in, and then of course I come back away from the stove because it's hot, and I didn't have my gloves on because I was cooking, and so it doesn't take but a minute. It does not take but a minute. His sharp little, I call them talons. They're not talons. They're little baby boy claws. So anywho, sorry about that. Also, 4mm rounds. We get 35 of these. So we have this donut, we have the 8mm rounds, we have the 6mm rounds, and the 4mm rounds. And a lot of them. This is more than you would get if it came in a graduated strand, Oh gosh, they're just so good. They're just so good. How fun are these? I love this. Oh, this is such a good gemstone for the month of December. I think it's just such a good gemstone for this month. And beautiful. Beautiful. But I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay, so then we get ovals. These are 18 by 13mm ovals. We get 5 of them in this box. I've got to know from some of you that have that was able to get in on this. You've got to let me know. And oh, I'm missing one of the 4mm. No bead left behind. I'm just going to start digging now because this is incredible. Look at these bad boys. Just pristine. So good. So, so good. So, graduated beads. Then we get ovals. And then in those ovals, they are a $3.75 retail value. Okay. But then we get teardrops and stars. These are both grade A. So these teardrops and stars are grade A. Oh my goodness, they are. Oh my. Look at those. So these teardrops, we get 2 of those. They are 14 by 10 millimeter. It's a $1 value. Okay. And then the stars are also grade A, 16 by 15 millimeter. We get 2 of those, $2.20 value. Just so good. Just so good. And then here's how we're drilled from the top point down to the center. This is so good. This is so good. I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to create with this. I can't believe how sweet they are. I'm so happy that they wanted to do this because this is just amazing. Amazing. And I'm not done. Then we get these little hearts. These are Howlite frosted flat hearts, 6 by 5 millimeter. We get 10 of them, $3 retail value. I've never seen anything like these. Like, they're just little video guys. Oh, how sweet are they? So good. Oh, that's just great. Look at them peeking up there. So good. So then, to go with all of this amazing howlite, okay? To go with all of this amazing howlite, we then get some black rugulated quartz rounds. These are 6 millimeter, 25 of them, $3.85 value. And the rugulation on these, I love them. And they just look like snowy ice anyways, don't they? So good. So good. Oh, I love those little pops that fly through them, right? Oh, so good. This is going to be so much fun. So much fun. They sent me lots of fun. And then, on top of that, we get black rugulated quartz nuggets, 8 by 6 millimeter. There's 16 of these guys in here. Retail value of $1.90. Ooh, wait. Look at these. Oh my. These are, whoa, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wow. Wow. I love rugulated quartz. I love it. I've never had any that's black. And so I'm really excited. These are incredible. I'm really excited about those. And that's going to pull in the deeper and the darker to all of this, So good. And then with all of these frosties and whites and grays and pops of black that pops through, then they add garnet. This is a half strand of A-grade garnet faceted rounds. These are 3 millimeter. There's 65 of them in here. And this is retail value of $6.50. Look at that. I love me some garnet. I love the heft of garnet. I love that it's always has that like creaminess that goes through it. And oh, when faceted. Right? So good. And it is going to give this dramatic, amazing pop to all of this. Like, look at this. That is amazing. Yes, we're going to play. We are going to have lots of fun. Loads of fun. And then I didn't see these at all when I first went through all of this. Okay. But then we have garnet faceted double A grade coins. These are 4 millimeter. There's 10 of them in here for a $2.80 value. I do not have any of these, and this is amazing. Oh, look at them. My friends, look at that. Oh, the happiness. The happiness. Oh, they're gorgeous. Oh, I am so, so happy. I've I've never even seen garnet coins. Garnet faceted coins. What? Oh, I could not think of a better gemstone that could be coupled with this howlite for this month. Just fun. Okay, so cool. So we got with the black rudulated quartz, we got these nuggets that also go along with it. We also have the nuggets here in the garnet. So we get garnet chips, 4 to 8 millimeter, size varies, and don't know how many's in here. You know, of course, they're little chips, but about a $3 value here. I'm just beside myself right now. And I do feel really special that they gifted this to me. Look at these. Love them. Love them. Oh, I love the weight of garnet so much. You know, one of my first chip beads that I had gotten, it was from a Facebook Marketplace bead haul. And I got 2 different kinds of chip beads. I got garnet, little chip nuggets that were about this size. And then I also got some tourmaline, and I was just fascinated by it because I had not used chip beads at all. And I mean, I then went crazy for chip beads. I've been crazy for chip beads ever since, of course, but garnet has kind of a special place in my heart for that reason, especially garnet chips and little garnet nuggets. Love it. Love it. Steve and Debbie, I don't know if I've said it yet, but thank you. Okay, here we go. And then we're coming in here with our crystal discs. These are A grade. These are clear with AB. They're little check glass spacers, 8 by 6 millimeter. We get 20 of them, and it's a $4 retail value. And you use the seed beads. These are the good seed beads. Those are gorgeous seed beads. They like have a line through them. That's so good. That's so good. So it's like that dark garnet red, and then it has that extra deep line that goes through them. I love these crystal discs. I love them, love them, love them. Yeah, that's good. Real good stuff. Ooh. So, I think we've established, if you've watched any of my hauls, I kind of have a thing for the little triangle beads. Yeah. Little crystal triangles at that. And now there's a full strand, and I don't have this color until now. And they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So these are the 4.5 by 4 millimeters. There's over 120 of these here. It's a $3.50 value, and these are going to give so much pop and flair to any design. And yeah, I'm super happy. I do not have this color. I have a red AB. But I don't have just this deep, beautiful red. So, yeah. And this is like the great size. This is the cream of the crop size, too. So, look at my bead mat. Yeah. You gonna create with me, you guys? Yeah, let's do it. You guys have to let me know if you got one of these. This is so much fun. Oh, my. Little fiber optic rounds. This is the holographic kind of mermaid beads. These are 6 millimeter. There is 30 of these in here, and oh yeah, this is going to add some fun. Oh, those are beautiful. Oh, those are nice. These are so good. These are so much fun. This is a $2.50 value. Look at them shine up. Isn't that so good? I love that. Whenever you move them, they're just winking at you like, hey, oh yes, me too, me too, me too. So good. Oh, those are beautiful. Oh, those are beautiful. Think of how many things I'm going to be able to make. And I'm not done going through everything. I'm going to get to make lots of amazing stuff. Lots and lots. There's another one here. No bead left behind, my friend. Good stuff. And then there's some little fiber optic rounds that are snow white, 6 millimeter. There's 30 of these as well. This is a $2.10 value. And these remind me of those little cat eyes, little cat eye beads. And those are so fun. Love them, love them. Oh, it goes so good with that. The whites and the grays and that howlite. Yeah, that's good stuff. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have a blast. Chevron faceted rice beads. 10 by 6 millimeter. We get 10 of these. $1.90 value. I love chevron beads. I haven't had any that's this size. Not any of them. How fun is this? So little crystal faceted rice beads. White and silver etched chevrons. Oh, so good. Oh, so good for those winter designs. Beautiful. Beautiful. And oh, look at... Oh, yes. And yes, my friends, I'm still not done. There's more. Oh, yes. Little faceted teardrops. Wow, wow, wow. So these are the deep red. There's about 30 in here for a $2.40 value. These have some heft to them. Oh, nice. Look, there's a couple different sizes. So good. Look at that shine. Oh, the blinking coming up. This is so good. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And, oh, I don't want to take that one down. I don't want to move the garnet because it's circling the donut. But, oh, that's going to pack a punch. That is definitely going to pack a punch. That is so much fun. And look at all of them that we get. Like, I'm going to have to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through and see how many pieces I can make with this. Because this is a perfect palette for Christmas. I've been kind of going through my stuff and seeing, because I wanted to make with my stash some Christmas stuff. And this just solved everything. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then one of the favorite things, too, that I saw was these little pearls. These are Preciosa pearls. 4 millimeter. There's 60 of them in here. What is it? $1.65 value. Look at the depth of that color. I don't think I've ever had Preciosa pearls. It's a first. And I'm in love. Love the size as well. I love that size. That is just really, really good. That is a nice looking bead mat. Woo! Okay. So this is the beads. All of these beads, right? Okay. So now we're going into these findings and I'm really excited about the findings. You guys are going to love these. So first we have a donut bail. A donut bail, 24 by 11 by 7 millimeters, $4.60 value. And it is just that beautiful silver with the etching that goes through it. Love, love this. That is good stuff. Here's the back of it. So that is just what's so cool too. I mean, they provide all of this to us and then we get the findings that go with it. So, not everyone is into wire wrapping. Not everyone would know what to do with this donut. Well, there's a beautiful and perfect solution. Love it. And then we get this cute little toggle clasp. So it's a little toggle clasp flower. So cute, $3 value. Love it. Love it. This is so good. And it has little cubic zirconia in it. So it's cubic zirconia in there. Just shining up at us. So pretty. Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, you have done so well. This is just amazing. I kind of can't get over how amazing this is. Oh. So then we get some ear hooks, and this also is cubic zirconia. This is 0.925 silver plated brass, lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free, 15 by 10 millimeter, one pair, $4.50 value, and oh my goodness. Those are beautiful. Oh, those are beautiful. Quality, always, always, always the quality. It is always, has always been, and I know will always be one of the other things that Gemstone Orphanage, Homestrung Jewelry, and Debbie and Steve are known for. This is really nice. Really, really, really nice. And we're not done. So we have also a cubic zirconia snowflake charm. This is platinum plated brass. Again, lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. It's 14 by 10 millimeters. It's a $1.60 value. Oh, that's just precious. Look at that. Look at that. Blink up at us. Oh. Like, I'm so excited, but now I just feel this, like, I don't know, like this calm over me, like, I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful. I think this was really, really cool of them to send this to me. And not even asking for an unboxing, nothing, just like, hey, here's a gift for you. That means a lot. That means a lot. A lot. Ooh, you guys, look at these little snowflake charms. These are non-tarnished stainless steel. 12 by 10 millimeters. There's 20 of them in here and it's a $2 retail value. So fun. Stainless steel. So fun. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is just so good. Let's just sprinkle these all around. Let's have fun with them because this is just great. This is just great. This really, really does mean a lot. I think this is very nice, very cool, and much appreciated. So the final item here, it says bonus item, okay? And it tells me on there what it is that's a free gift, but I have not opened this bag. Okay, so this is a bonus item. So let's take a look at it. And I see in the description, I'm like, oh, I'm super curious. Oh, and these little bags, like the touches, the extra touches that are put on here. Woohoo! That's not part of the description. He is, oh my goodness, this is a bonus. Like, this is a bonus? Seriously? Look at this little penguin pendant and look at this little electroplated snowflake. Oh, this is just fun. This is so cute. This is a bonus. Yeah, I like bonuses, but boy, this is a darn good bonus. That is so fun. That is so fun. My mat looks so fun. I also love how I laid it out. Sorry, but I do. I love how I laid it out. If you guys don't know Debbie and Steve, if you don't know Homestrung Jewelry website, if you don't know any of their past boxes, okay, if you've never been to one of their live sales, which is so fun and so cool, and I've definitely done that and shared that with you guys, check them out. Check them out. I believe they're going to start having these boxes every month. Okay, I don't know, or I don't think they're going to be subscriptions. I don't know for sure. Okay, all I know is the gift that they sent me, I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm so glad I did, and I am so thankful for this. This is an amazing gift, an amazing gift. Wow. You guys will be seeing more of all this. Trust me. Debbie and Steve, Merry Christmas. Thank you. And thank all of you for being here with me. So happy I got to share this with you. I hope your day's been fantastic. Happy holidays, my friends. Bye for now. So this was not the original plan. The original plan was that I would release this, sharing with you guys what I'd received, right? But I started putting everything and organizing everything. I started putting it away, and I was like, I need to dig in now. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I thought I would wait to share with you guys because that was yesterday. And oh, I'm doing a 3-piece set today. This is actually, it's 4-piece. So it's going to be 2 necklaces that can be stacked, and actually, yeah, 2 necklaces that can be stacked and a pair of earrings. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So what I'm using first for my beading wire here is I am using Soft Flex Medium in that garnet color. Perfect, right? Perfect. I have 2 strands. One of them is cut to 20 inches. The other one is cut to 16, and we're going to use a little bit of chain. Okay, so we have that from this collection. I'm so excited. It's just silly. I'm using the donut pendant and the bail that came with it. Okay, super fun. Love it. I'm using these little coins. I'm using the triangles. I am using these beautiful ovals, the 3 sizes here in that halite, the 8, 6, and 4 millimeter. I have the toggle out. Oh, I brought out some chain. That's not from the box. Both sizes of those teardrops I'm bringing in, okay? And for this stuff up here, this is for that secondary necklace. So I'm going to have the larger drops. I'm going to have some of these beautiful discs, and then some of that black rugulated quartz. Okay, am I missing anything? I don't think so. What I'm pulling in is, of course, some bead caps and some some spacer beads. So I'll talk about them as we put them through, but I have to work this morning and I really just wanted to get at least part of this done. So that's why I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Let's do this. So for this beautiful donut, okay, the pendant that came with this, I did watch the unboxing from Debbie, and I will link that below. And at the end of that unboxing and go through of everything that's in this collection, she talks about, you know, utilizing this and how to utilize it. So it is going to be very secure. We are not going to have to worry about it going anywhere. That's for sure. Okay. So I need to decide which side I want. Oh, I love them both. I think maybe this one. Yeah, I think maybe this one. Okay. So the bail that came with this, on the back, and I did already open it. See, there's that little notch that goes right in there. That's the way that works. And it is tough. You're going to have to, don't use your fingernails to try to get that off. Okay. I started to try that and I'm like, ooh. And so I went to Homestrung Jewelry's YouTube and I watched the unboxing because I was like, I don't want to break it. I don't want to break my fingernail. And so it's just that it's very secure. Okay. So I have it open. We're going to slide this on. And then whenever it goes to close, you're going to see here that it doesn't, you know, it's not, all donuts are different, right? All donuts are different sizes. So it's not going to be a perfect match. You're going to have to like squeeze that in there closed really well. Okay. And to do that, I'm going to use a little bit of force. Okay. And so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to first push what I'm going to do with mine. I haven't even tried this yet. Okay. So I'm just looking at it here. I'm going to push this part, this front part, all the way over. You see how it's right there? So I'm going to push that as hard as I can there, and then I'm going to bring this to it. And we're going to have to do some serious pushing. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to push that real good. Okay, so let me bring in my pliers. And I want to be careful because I don't want to mar my beautiful bail. So let's see, I'm going to make sure, hold on, I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think you can see that good. I'm going to come up here. And I'm just going to get it back in line. That bail keeps wanting to go right there with it. There we go. Got it in. I got it in. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so not too shabby. Not too shabby. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're going to bring that back in. Let's get our longer of the 2 strands. Okay, so I'm going to set this little one on the side. Longer of the 2 strands. And we're going to go ahead and get this bail on, and then I'll work from one side with you, and then I'll do that other side. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Underneath this bail, because it's pretty sizable, right? So whenever I put this in here, I'm going to want it floating on something, right? I'm going to definitely want something underneath there. And so what I was thinking is with these disc beads that came with it, these little really cute little seed beads came as well. Okay, and I was thinking they would be a really good fit under there. And what I've also brought in from my stash is some of these silver plated textured spacer beads that are 4 millimeter. Okay, so I have those that I'm bringing in anyways. And so what I was thinking is, if I, down here in the center, if I brought in, let's bring in some 4mm bead caps. Okay, so I'm going to do a 4mm bead cap, and I'm going to bead cap that seed bead, just so that it looks cute, right? Okay, so if I bead cap that seed bead, and on each side of it, if I do, because you see, let's see, that's where it's going to be sitting, and you see that little bit of red that's kind of poking through there? I think that's cute. I think that's cute. And so what if I bring in one of these guys on each side, because they would be really pretty, kind of poking out the side, you know, not fully underneath that bail, just kind of, so if he was in the center, yeah, you see it would just poke out the side just a little bit. I think that's cute. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think I'm going to do that. And then that's what I'll have there as our floaters for this bail. So then here's what it would be looking like. That's pretty cute. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Now, if I was just thinking here, no, actually, I don't think I would want anything bigger. I really don't. I don't think I would want anything bigger. Nope. But I do know that coming from this, I'm only going to pull in 2 drops in this necklace, 2 of the small drops, and I'm wanting them to come right out of this bail, you know? And so, as spacers for this, I'm going to be pulling in some 3mm gunmetal jump rings. Okay, so I'm going to be doing bright silver and gunmetal. Love the mix. Love the mix. And so I'm going to put on one of those little jump rings because it's going to snug right up to that guy. And then I'm going to bead cap this guy here. So you see how that snugs in there? It's just that little bit of something. And I love that so much about utilizing these jump rings. It's like once you go to jump rings, once I went to jump rings anyways, there's no going back. I mean, you see it and then you're like, oh, that would be perfect for this and that and this and that. And it's just great. Okay, so I'm going to bead cap the other side of this. And do I want one of these or do I want a 3mm? Yeah, I want a 3. So I have in silver, I have my 4mm and my 3mm. My 3mm I get from Fire Mountain, and they're currently still out of stock. And my 4mm I get on Amazon, and I'll have that linked below. Okay, and I do think I want to jump ring also in between, because from here I want to pull in some more of these spacer beads. And I'm looking for kind of a graduation, you know, graduation going from small to big and then back down to small. I did that recently and I just absolutely adored it. So you see how that works out with that jump ring in between? I think it just snugs things up so well. I think it looks adorable. Okay, so from here I'm going to put another jump ring on the other side of this little 4mm, and then I'm going to come into my little series. So what I'm looking for is I'm doing my 4, my 6, my 8. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. On the 4mm, I'm going to use a 3mm bead cap, and that's silver. Okay, so I'm going to bead cap both sides of that guy. I'm going to do a jump ring in between. Okay, and then for my 6, I'm going to come in with my 4mm. So I'm still going to be using silver, so I'm going to come in here with that silver. I'm going to do my 4mm, pop on one of these 6s, bead cap the other side, and then yes, I'm also doing another jump ring. I think it just really makes it look so clean, right? Doesn't that look so clean? They just snug right up into each other, almost like they were melded together. And then for my 8, I'm wanting to pull in some gunmetal. So I'm going to stack. So I'm going to do one of these 6mm gunmetal, and what I am using and what I have on my mat today is all I have, so I need to go get some more. But I think I want to stack those. So I'm going to do a 3mm, and that's silver. And then I'm going to pop on that gunmetal. And then we'll pull on that 8. Oh yeah, most definitely. That looks great. Okay. So we'll just bead cap that other side. My wire wants to turn on me here. And then from here, I want to put on, this is where I'm going to be bringing in these little coins. Okay, and these coins are going to make the oval that's coming next just pop, I think. So from here, I'm going to put on one of the little coins. They're just adorable. I absolutely love them. I've never seen little faceted coins, little faceted baby grown-up coins, and they make me really happy. I'm going to bead plug this other side. Just so I know I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to pop on a coin, and from here, I'm going to do kind of a stacking as well, right? But I'm going to use different bead caps. So I'm going to come in here with my 3mm. And I'm primarily using a different bead cap because this is all I have of this gunmetal. But I think it's also going to look cool. So I have these gunmetal bead caps, and these I got on Amazon. Okay, they have that extra little pop to them. You know, these other ones are just, you know, kind of dotted filigree ones. Then I'm going to put an oval on. And I think that really helps it to stand out. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. So let's bead cap that other side. Let's pop on another one of our little coins. And then I'm just going to be doing that graduation back down the other side of this. Okay, so I'm going to come in here with my, bring some of these over here, bring some of these down here. Okay, so I'm going to come back in with that 8mm. So I'm going to do my 3mm bright silver with my gunmetal and my 8. Pop on that other side. Put a 3mm jump ring on there. And I did go through all of these 3mm jump rings and I just squeezed them, right? Because they're open jump rings. I just literally squeezed them and they kind of clip into place and we are good. Okay, I'm going to come in here then. We're going to pop on that 6. Another jump ring. And then on the 4, we're going to do a 3mm. We'll do another one of those jump rings. And we'll put one of our sparkly 4s on. And this is that part of the series that I'm looking for. And I think that's just beautiful. And I love, you see how that jump, what that jump ring does? Like meshes everything together. In love. In love. And between this, I'm going to do 3 of our little triangle beads. These triangles are so fun. I love them. I have so many of them. And I rarely use them because I love just having them. And that is so silly. I know it is so completely silly. Okay, that's all that's going in the center. We're going right back into this. Okay, and that's what this necklace is going to be. And I think it's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be beautiful. I'm super excited. I just immediately saw it. I was like, oh, this is what we need to do. We need to do this, Amy. We need to do this. Okay, so I'm just doing one more series of this, right? So I'm coming back in here with my 4. Jump ring. My 6 is using a 4mm bead cap. Jump ring. Love that so much. And then we'll just double up on the one for the 8mm. We'll pop on one of our coins. I think that coin really gives a pop. I was back and forth on it because I was just going to do one of these just to make sure that that color stayed like true, because these also match this really well. But no, I like the difference. I like the pop that it gives. It really makes it stand out. So then we're gonna put on one of the ovals. Love that. Then we'll just go right back down that line. That little guy's missing his hole. Okay, so we'll do that 3. Gunmetal, 8mm. Gunmetal, 3. Jump ring. We'll use that 4mm bead cap on our 6mm bead. Make sure we get that jump ring in the middle. Then we'll use our 3mm bead cap for the 4mm howlite. Another jump ring. One of our little speckled cutesy silver spacer beads. And then from here, since this is the end of that other series, just to give me a little more length, what I was thinking about doing is coming in here just as if I was finishing it out, like right here, and doing 3 of our triangles. And then just doing one more of those here. Now to top it off and give it that little like pop, crimp tubes. I have a little #1 crimp tube that is gunmetal, and I'm just going to pop that right on top. And this is what the first half of the necklace is going to be. And I just love it. Not too overstated, not too overdone, but still elegant and beautiful, and it will go really well with that second necklace we're going to be doing. So hang tight. I'm going to do this other side. I'll be right back. So I'm finally off work so I can do the rest of this necklace. Okay. So this morning I had to get logged on. I did not get a lunch today. So here I am. Hi guys. This is what I did though this morning before that happened. I did that other side, and I did go ahead and go up a little bit. So I added just another little series right up here. So it's that same thing right here, because I definitely needed some more length on that. I looked at it and I was like, Amy, you need more length on that, because I don't want to do chain on this necklace. So beautiful, right? Beautiful. We're about to close it up. Let's take a peek at it. Let's take a peek. So here's where we are. So I love that graduation. I love, love, love how that jump ring just kind of settles everybody in together. You know, it just is so fun, I think, and just beautiful. And those little coins, oh, right on the money for me. Right on the money. Makes me happy. Okay, so let's close this up and then let's talk about and do that second necklace. So here we go. Let's come in here. I got some Didn't get those bad boys out. Just 4. All right, so I'll come in here on this first side. We will pop this on. And I will definitely be keeping a hold of my extra. Slide that up and close her off. Okay, so now I'm going to hold on to this because there's some weight to that. There we go. I want to make sure everybody's nice and snug. And then once we are nice and snug, I'm going to then roll it up to make sure I don't get too snug. That'll be a pretty good size piece. Open that just a little bit more. So I was working today and I could not get this off my mind. And so I already have in my head what I want the bracelet to be. Well, okay, so honestly, I have 2 bracelet ideas. There's always multiple. It's always multiple. It can never just be one. And so I know what my next project's going to be. Okay, so I'm just coming all the way down here, getting a good hold on him, and then I'm going to pull up as I kind of push down and crimp. Make sure it's nice and crimped down. Okay, we'll clip this off. Either way, it's being saved. All right. Oh, beautiful. I'm just loving it. I love the flowiness of it. I love the elegance of it because my thought was, and I'll go ahead while I'm putting our toggle on, and oh, this toggle, right? Oh, this toggle. While we're putting this toggle on, I'll tell you that with these 2 layers is I wanted something that's different than I normally do. So normally whenever I'm doing a couple layers, that inside layer is usually the more dainty of the layers. You know, it's kind of that supporting layer, you know, a little flowy, you know, not so bold, while the bottom base layer is usually that more bold layer. Well, I was thinking for this one that I wanted that to be different. I wanted this, of course, the donut gives it some boldness anyways, right? We know that. But I wanted it to more so be, you know, elegant and then bring that like pow bold on the inside layer. Not typical of me, and not typical really in general. But let's see how that turns out. And I wanted it to be something that could be worn all on its own, or it could be worn with this necklace or another necklace. You know, I really like that. Okay, so we'll grab 4mm for this other side. Just so cute. Oh my goodness, just so cute. Debbie always curates so beautifully. So beautifully. Her offsets are amazing and smart, and just the options that we get from these collections have always been just stellar. Just stellar. And I hear there may be a couple of these boxes left.
if you go on homestrungjewelry.com, it'll show you if there is still a couple of these boxes left. If so, you can grab one up. If not, it does allow you to sign up, to pre-sign up for their next box, because they are going to be doing these boxes again. I'm so excited. And their next box will be in February. Okay, so yeah, definitely check that out. Always just stunning. Always just stunning. Now, looky here. That is a gorgeous necklace, even if I do say so myself. Yes, that is mighty pretty. Love it. So how are we wanting to put some bold pop to the inside of it? I'm kind of proud of myself for wanting to do bold on the inside of it. I'm such an elegant nut. I love things that are elegant and kind of dainty and intricate, and I'm just such a big fan of that. Let's see. And actually I'm a little down a little much. Let me come up just a little bit here. Okay, that's better. So I'm wanting to pull in these beautiful drops. Okay, I want these beautiful drops to be part of the focal. I am wanting a couple of these discs, and oh my, right? They need to be part of the focal. That for sure, right? So then for the focal part that's going to be at the base, because I'm looking for probably 7-8 inches. Okay, and the rest is going to be chain. I love these spacer beads. I love them. Those are going to be incorporated. We're still going to be doing that bright silver and that gunmetal, so those will be incorporated. I wanted to incorporate the same spacer beads here, but I wanted it to have an offset to it. Okay, so I have some hematite, some faceted hematite here. Beautiful 4mm faceted hematite. That's going to be our offset for those silver beads. And then of course, couldn't wait to pull these in. I could not wait to pull these in. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Let me grab out my other strand. There you are. And at the base, I think I'm wanting this guy to be dead center. Okay, because what I was thinking about, first, no, you can see here, that is an awful big hole for this strand. For all of these spacers, I'm probably going to be stuffing them a little bit. And I think for this one, I'm going to get like a 9010 seed bead. One sec. Yeah, for the other ones I can use crimp tubes, but didn't know which size would be good for this, but I definitely want something sitting in the middle of him. So let me see if this one's going to be too big. No, that'll be really nice. See that? So that way whenever he's sitting here, he's not, bobbling here and there. Okay, staying where he needs to be. And those other beads will bump up against it and make sure it stays in. Okay, so on each side of this, I want to bring in our disc beads, and I want those disc beads to be capped because I want that bright silver pop right in the middle. So let's bring in these, and I'll have the link for these below. They're from Amazon, and these came with the gold and with the gunmetal that we were using. And so I'm going to do bead cap facing away, pop on that disc, and I'll bead cap the other side of that disc. Okay, so let's do the same on the other side. So we'll do that one going away. Woohoo! Come back here, fella. That one going away. Our beautiful crystal disc, and one on the other side. See how we're looking there? I don't know about that seed bead. Is he going to stay in the center there? Let's see. I don't know. Nope, we're going to have to use his smaller friend. It looked like he was going to stay put, but nope. This one's a little bit smaller. Let's peek at that. Yeah, that one will stay inside there. All right, so we'll pop on that disc again. Bead cap going away. Disc, bead cap. There we go. Incredible. That is just like, really nice for me. I love that. I love that. Now on the outside, I want to introduce that gunmetal before I go into these drops. And so, sorry, I'm getting a little toasty. It's been a long day. I worked really hard today and then jumped off, got up from my desk and ran over here to this desk. So for this side, I'm wanting to do a gunmetal, and then up under that gunmetal, I am going to put a crimp tube. Okay, so I'm going to put a crimp tube up under him just that he stays where I want him to stay. I'm going to do one of the brights right in the middle. Okay, and so see that gunmetal, see how it just falls right down in there. And then I'm going to do another one of the gunmetal, and I'm going to put another crimp tube on the inside of it, just to make sure it stays popped up and it doesn't want to move around too much. Okay, so we'll do that gunmetal, little crimp tube on the inside of it. We'll do that silver, and the hole in the silver is a little bit smaller. And that crimp tube will sometimes stay like right in between them. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and pop that crimp tube on. Doesn't matter if I do before or after. And then that gunmetal. So then it has that bright flash in the center, and then it kind of introduces that metal mix right after it. Now, let's bring in our drops. And I just had a thought actually on those drops. So what I was originally thinking was using these, right? I have a different idea. So one sec here. So I have these. These are sterling silver, and they have this little pizzazz to them. I don't know if it's going to end up working out, but we're going to see. We're going to see. See that? It has that little pop right up against that gunmetal, right? That's what I'm thinking. So let's see what we're looking at here. So if I come in like this, and you know what I could do? That just opened me up. What if our gunmetal was on the underneath of that? Oh, what if? Oh, okay. Oh, please be what I want you to be. Yeah, looky there. Oh. Actually, I don't know. That gunmetal's kind of sticking up off of him a little bit. Let me try it without the gunmetal and see what I think. Oh, I love that bumpy sticking out. That bumpy sticking out from that bead cap. I like that. I just like that. That bumpy sticking out on that bead cap, kind of going with those daisy spacers. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Yeah, even without the gunmetal, I'm liking that. Okay. All right, that's good. So on the other side, I think on the other side, let's bring in one of these little 3mm, just to give him his little pop there at the tip as well. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay. In between, because I'm going to do them nose to nose, I want just one of these single ones here. And I'm going to put a crimp tube on the inside to keep him popped up. See that? And then on the other side, I'm going to bring in another one of our 3mm. And another one of these beauties. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I think it's just because that drill hole's a little, yeah, this little guy has a little chip at the end. Let's see. Let's try another one. Let's try this guy. I don't like how wonky he is. Okay, so let's try this. Let's take the crimp tube out of the equation. Maybe that's the culprit here. That's better. And it's just because of where that drill hole is at the tip. That's not too shabby. I will absolutely go with that. Totally, totally, totally. Now let's bead cap the end of this. Okay, so I do want the end of that to be here. That's just cool. I like it. I like it a lot. On the other side of this, we're going to go into our spacer series. Okay, so this is the focal. So actually, let me go ahead and do this little part right here. And then we'll work up the side because it's not going to be too long, right? This isn't going to be too long, and then we're just going to put a chain with it. But I want it bold. I want it bold. Definitely. Okay, so let's come in through here. Let's pop him on. Oh, that's just so good. Let's get our tip one here. Let's do our spacer. Let's do another one of these. And let me grab another one of those. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that all day. So this is our focal for the second strand. Bold, bold, crisp. Looky. Oh, yeah. So there's so much white that goes on with here. There's so much like elegance that goes on here. And while this isn't not, it's not that it's not elegant, but it's real like bam, and all the bumps and all the texture and all of that. That's where I'm going. That's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm wanting. So just for right now, let's go ahead and bead bug that side. Let's work up this side. So what I am looking for is, first, I want to pull in gunmetal. So I'm going to do one of these faceted little gunmetal 4mm. I love the pop on those. Oh, so good. Okay, and then let's go ahead and bring in our 3mm jump rings. Okay, so I'm going to do a jump ring, and then I'm going to do one of these spacer beads. See how they're just kind of offsetting each other there, and I love that so much. So let's do another one of the jump rings on top of that, and then let's bring in our black regulated quartz. Yeah. I want to bead cap them. Okay, I'm probably going to go, let's go for, let's come up here. Yeah, let's go for the, though, with that gunmetal. I haven't thought about that. Let's try. Let's just see, right? Let's just see. Absolutely. Oh my. Hold on. I can hardly even do this now. I'm excited. Oh, look at that bold pop. Oh my. Yes. Because on the other side of that, I'm going to do these same two, right? So I'm going to come in here with that silver. So let me do a jump ring. Let's do that silver. Jump ring. Gunmetal. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, and look at that little. Yeah, I like that. A whole bunch. Okay. In the center, let's do, I hadn't decided for sure, but now I'm thinking I'm going to do one of these. Okay, I like the depth in those. And with that, I could even bead cap it, But before I bead cap it, let's try without the bead cap. Let's just take a peek at what it looks like. Because that might be kind of cool. Ooh, what would be cool? Hold on, I've got a thought. Jump rings, yes. Hold tight. I've got a thought on it. Because we've been doing that gunmetal pop So it might be a cool offset to do a little bit of a silver pop, right? So that's all I'm doing with these. Just grabbing them and squeezing them. Easy as that. Okay, so we'll get a couple of those just squeezed together. And then let's see what we think. So then if I bring him in, pop this on and do another. Oh, see? Tell me jump rings don't work. Tell me jump rings aren't amazing for spacers. Actually, don't tell me that, because you'll break my heart. They're amazing. They're amazing. Look at that. Just perfect. Okay, I'm going to go right back down this line. Easy as that. Okay, so I'm going to come in here with my 3mm gunmetal spacer. On that, I'm going to do 3mm gunmetal with that silver pop. On the other side of that silver pop, we're going to do the gunmetal pop with this bead cap. Okay, so we're going to do that bead cap with that black regulated quartz. And oh, you know what? We need a jump ring on either side of that. So let's pop that on, and then we'll come in. That way it gives that finished look to that silver bead. Okay, so then we'll do another gunmetal in the 3mm, and then we'll jump in there. So we'll do our silver jump ring, our gunmetal. I love it. And then jump ring, actually, how do I want to? Yeah, because then on top of him, we'll just do that red. This is super fun. I am so glad that that came up. These guys really like hanging out together. Maybe I'll let them. Okay, so we'll pop that other one on top of here. And I'm thinking that's where I wanted to end it, except I think yeah, that is good. Okay. So let's bead bug this. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And that is this necklace. But oh my, right? And do you see what I was looking for in that? You know, that bold offset, this dainty, pretty white that just has a little red flecks through it. Yeah, I like it a whole bunch. Okay, so on this side, we've already done both of them. I'm just looking to see where I was. Okay, great. And so we're just going right into this gunmetal. So we're going to do that gunmetal with the jump ring and the silver. We'll do another one of those jump rings. We'll do that bead cap for our quartz. Love that bead cap scenario. We'll bead cap the other side, and then I need to get some more jump rings out. Now, did I need necessarily to get that many out? Probably not. But I went to get a pinch and that's what came out. So that's all right. I'm gonna go here and give a quick squeeze. So I'll do 6 of each of these. Actually, I won't need 6 of that silver. I'll just need probably 4, I think, right? Yeah, we'll start with that. Okay, so we'll take these others. I'll just pop them over here for a moment. And these will come right out here where I'm going to be utilizing them. Okay, so there we go. So then we'll do that gunmetal on the other side, and then we'll follow it up with another silver, jump ring, gunmetal, and then, isn't it? Yeah, on the, yeah, love it. So silver, one of these pretties, and silver. That's so, so good. That's just so good. Okay, so back to our gunmetal on the other side. Silver, bead cap, for our regulated quartz, nope, I missed the jump ring again. Silly Willy. So jump ring, bead cap, quartz, bead cap, jump ring, yeah. Okay, another jump ring, that gunmetal. Then we're going into silver. Silver. And we'll jump ring on top of that. And then on top of all of it, we'll pop on a crimp. So good. Yes, yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I was wanting. That is it. Okay, so hang tight here just one sec. Actually, yeah, let me get this cleaned up because then we're going to do earrings. Okay, I'm going to clean this up. I'll probably crimp this real quick because you watched me crimp this one, and then we'll come back and add the chain and do the earrings and do all the good stuff. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so here is our focal. I just love it. Love it. Love it, love it. So this is 8 inches long. Okay, I've cut each of these pieces to 5 1/4. So we're gonna be right about, 18.5 inch long necklace for this. Okay, I think it's gonna be perfect offset for this one. And yeah, up here is the earrings that we're about to do too. Okay, I'm messing with you. All right, so let's go ahead and connect the chain to our focal. And this is just that textured chain, bright silver. Love it. Love it. I've developed this thing for bright silver. Never really had a thing, quote unquote, for bright silver, but I just am drawn to it, especially with gunmetal and with copper. I love bright silver with antique copper. Oh my. Actually, I can't even go there because I love it with antique bronze too. So I'm just gonna stop. I just love all the things and stuff. My whole life people have been like, but Amy, you love everything. I know. Yeah, it's been my whole life. Yeah. I am me. I am me. Always been overly empathetic, overly joyful and enthusiastic. So it is what it is. Okay, here we go. So fun. So fun, so fun. Okay, so I'm using this toggle that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. Okay, very simple toggle. Okay, and so I'm gonna make this one that's just a tad bit bigger on the jump ring side. I'm gonna have that be for our bar, just to give us a little extra something something there. Okay, and we'll put that toggle ring on. Take a peek at what these two look like together, and then we'll knock out a pair of earrings, or an earring to go with the other one that I've made. Okay, so I ended up shortening this necklace some because this was not as long as I was thinking it was. Because when I measured this, I measured it all the way down to the donut. Well, this needs to be in this section. Yeah, I'm silly. Okay, so now this is 17.5 inches long. Okay, then we have this guy. So here, hold on, bring him up. And so when I tried them on, they're about like this. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty, just that bold pop down there at the bottom. But it's from the inside layer, right? It's not from the outside layer. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so this, let's scooch over here for just a moment. And let's talk about our earrings. I love these ear wires, love them. So here's what it looks like. Okay, some little dangles. And I had some crystal clear triangles in my stash, so I brought just 2 of them in, 1 for each earring. I think that's just beautiful. Let's make the other one. Let's make the other one. I love these little flat hearts. Aren't those not just so cool? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so for this focal area here, right? So if we're bringing it like this, that way we can see it good. So for our focal area, we're gonna have this bead capped. Okay, so we're gonna pull in the bead cap. We're gonna have some little toppers for it here. And then you see we have that jump ring that's on the inside, so we need to bring down a couple of those jump rings. Okay, a couple of those jump rings. Looks like we need some more 3mm bead caps, and I did put them all up. So let me grab a few of them. Oh boy. Okay, so let's start down here with, yeah, I'm gonna do the 3mm, the bold gunmetal, and our 8mm bead. We'll do that. Drill down on the other side. Okay, then we'll do a little jump ring. Then we'll bead cap our drop. So we'll do a 4mm on the bottom. Okay, I'll do a 3mm on top. Actually, it looks like, yep, that was a 4 and a 3. Okay, and then a 3mm on top. Then I'll do another jump ring with our bright silver. And then on top of that, we'll do a little crimp tube. I might get a different drop. Yeah, I'm going to get a different drop bead. Let me do that real quick. Okay. So we'll pop on that drop bead. We'll do that 3mm on top of it. Yeah. Jump ring, spacer. There we go. Pretty pretty. So my open loop is here. So I'm going to have that hold on to. And I'm going to do another simple loop. And I want it to go just opposite. Okay. Trim her off. We'll roll her up. I say that and then it starts rolling. Yeah, did I say this is stainless steel? Yeah, it's stainless. And it is hefty. Okay, let's make sure we're about even. Okay, so there's that one. No! Close it all the way, Amy. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. Now for our little drops that we're going to be doing, our little dangles. Okay, so here's how we have them just a little bit different, not too much different, right? And you see here, look at how that triangle fits perfectly down in that heart. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I just love it. Okay, so the ball head pins that I'm using, I get from Hobby Lobby. Okay, and they're 50% off, so it was $2.50 and not $5. Okay, so the 3 for the bottom and the 1 for the top. So let's do the one for the top first. So all that is this crystal clear triangle. And then I have one each of those, what is it? The gunmetal's closest to it up there on top. So then we'll do gunmetal followed by silver. That is all she is. That's it, that's it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and come here. And these are pretty tough, so I'm just doing simple loops on them. Okay, I'll go ahead and get that done. And I am saving those because they're silver lined and I can use them with my magical looper, with my one-step looper, sorry. My one-step looper, I can use those to make, you know, eye head pins. I can do anything with those, so I'm going to keep a hold of them. Oh, he's kind of wonky. Did you see that? Look at that. I don't know how that is possible. That is crazy looking. Okay, let's do a little trim. Let's see if I can fix him up. Let's see, I don't want to waste a ball head pin. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here? Just straighten him out some, and then I'm going to start over. Straighten him out. I might have to redo that one. Oh, that is just weird. Yeah, it's like that kink is just there. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let me get a different one. That is crazy. And that is not going to be part of this earring. Okay, here, I'll grab another one in a sec. So, we're going to do those beads again. Come right in here above it. Give him a little bend. Trim him up. And roll him up. See, that one wants to be funky too. It's like squared. That is so weird. So weird. Well, at least it's not all mangled at the same time. I'm trying to see if I can get that out. Well, I bent it, looks a little bit better. Different. Just want to make sure he's closed all the way. Okay. Well, finally, there's that dangle. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay, so for down here, we're going to start with, let's start with this heart. And just popped right on top of this heart is going to be one of our triangles. See how that just pops right down on there? Just adorable. Okay, we'll do one of our crimp beads. And we'll just roll him up as well. When I did those other ones, they were like lickety split. I don't know what is going on. Okay, so we have that guy there. Then for our other ones, grab one more out. We are just doing one of our little triangle beads. And then we're doing a gunmetal and then a silver. And that's it. Closed all the way. Looks good. And then we'll pop on that other triangle. We'll do a gunmetal. And is there another silver up here somewhere? Yep. I knew there was more. I was like, I'm not going to get more out when I know there's more out here. Okay, last one, and we'll get them all put together. I was so hopeful to get this video out tonight, but it's probably going to be best to wait until tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll probably post it to members only tonight. So usually as soon as it's ready, I post it to members only. And then I schedule it for whatever, you know, the best timing is for the audience, right? I don't want to release it whenever no one has the ability to watch it then. Yes, they can watch it later, but for the algorithm, I like them to be at a good time because it gives them that boost right out the gate. And, you know, if you guys don't know, have you guys seen the hype button? I can't find a way to do it from the TV, but if you pull up a video, and I'm not just saying this for me, I'm saying it so that you can do it for any of your favorite content creators, right? So if you go to their video and you like it, underneath that where the comments area is, underneath there's a button that says hype, and you hype the video, it gives points. And those points determine extra pushes to that content creator and those videos to people that is not already in, you know, kind of, I guess, the network. And so it just gets our videos out to other people that it may not have, you know, shown it to before. And so that hype button's pretty important. You only get 3 a week. So choose, you know, who you're wanting to hype and what video of them you're wanting to hype, and do your 3 a week. Do your 3 a week. It helps out and it lets you have a voice. You know, it gives you that voice to YouTube saying, hey, this person, you know. Okay, so anywho, so what I did here is this one is, I think they're all connected with the jump ring. Yeah, little jump rings, that one. Yeah, all except for the center one with the heart. Okay, so I need a few of these little baby jump rings. Oh, hey, brought a crump tube with it too. And let's finish out this beauty. So I'm going to open up the ear wire ever so slightly. I'm going to come in here with a little jump ring, little 3mm. I'm going to go ahead and pop it on this clear one. And then is that, yeah, it's connected to this. And this is connected to our ear wire. Oops, sorry. Oh, it's still going. Darn it. Get that closed up real good. Sorry for any background noise. Telling you, all the animals think the best time to eat is when I'm recording. No kidding. Okay. And then for our dangles down here below, we're going to jump ring the 2 small ones. Okay, so these two, this one hooks directly. Okay. It's moving on me. Okay. And these guys will hook on each side. I should have kept them open. Okay, and then on the other side. And just like that, I have happy stuff to wear. Yay! Oh, so good. They'll pop on either side. So good. Love them. Love them. Thank you for being here with me, my friends. Debbie and Steve, thank you so much for sending me this amazing box. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm going to be jumping on that subscription train. I'd be silly if I didn't. I would be silly if I didn't. Oh, my friends, enjoy yours. Let me know in the comments if you've been able to get in on one, right? And go check it out. Go check out homestrungjewelry.com, see if there's any boxes left. If not, you can sign up for those boxes for February. And until I meet you back here, I have lots of goodies coming, guys. Lots of goodies. I hope your day is fantastic. Bye for now. Just beautiful. I wanted you to see it laying. So pretty. So nice.